Hello and welcome back to Unsorted, the Lego podcast about bricks, life, and all the shite in between. And it wouldn't be an Unsorted podcast without some technical difficulties. Literally, as the countdown hit 1, my USB mic decided to be unrecognized. So yeah, fantastic. And I was talking for a good 10 seconds before I realized that nothing was happening. Anyway, we're here now, so join the Brickkeeper Sam Jones, Joe of Skylab Bricks, and myself, CutTheKragle, as we discuss our Lego New Year's resolutions, as well as our brick-based hopes and dreams for 2025. Remember, this podcast is not safe for work and not suitable for children, so lock up your daughters, shoot your sons, and remember, when we're done, to check your scrotum, because the boys from the block are back and more rubbish than ever. Now, before we go any further, allow me to introduce you to my barely tolerable and distinctly unmemorable co-hosts. First up, he puts the pro in procrastination, the no in innovation, and the why in why not. He's American, and for that, he will surely perish in flames. It's Joe from Skylab Bricks.
I'm not going to argue with you on any particular point that you brought up, but fuck you. I mean, hi, how you doing, man?
I was doing fine until my mic decided just to sort of go, your USB device is no longer recognized.
Man, it's not like this is the first time we haven't had like catastrophic technological failure while trying to do
it happened literally as it went down to like 1 second, and I was like, okay, quickly unplug it, like plug it back in.
All right. I'm doing fine, man, just trying to get over a cold, but so if I sound a little sick, that's why. I just excuse me, sorry about that. Anyway.
Oh dear me.
I know. Sorry.
You're dirty boy.
Dirty boy. That's why I'm here.
Speaking of dirty boys.
Yes, the dirtiest.
What can I say about our last co-host who's just dropped out? He's not even there. We're getting off to a fantastic start. Brand new year. We've already had my mic just disconnect, and I talk like. And now
there are points when you just need to just stop while you're ahead and just like.
Have we ever been ahead? Is it just? I feel like it's more just cut your losses.
Right.
You're ahead.
I think that's the better way to describe it. But like, no, we were joking earlier. Sam's on the road.
On the road again.
On the road again. Yeah. Our
he hasn't
buddy
messaged us. Is he aware that he's not here?
I don't know. Our buddy in the chat, AJ, just says it's Y2K catching up to us.
And man, it happens every New Year's, but there's been lots of memes sharing the picture, from back from 1999, at the end of the 20th century, where it's like, do not turn your computer on at 23:59 on the 31st December 1999. The Millennium Bug was such an issue that the government sent out flyers in the UK to warn people what to do if everything just stopped working.
People use that as an example of like, see, people were panicking over nothing. Actually, no. Nothing happened because people were prepared. Lots of people like worked really hard to make sure nothing bad happened. So it's one of those examples. What?
Do you reckon?
Oh yeah, no. I've in the engineering world we talk about that event as like a
but who trusts an engineer?
Honestly, man, we're just kind of full of shit. We just know a lot of math, so we can go, yeah, I'm confident about this.
Well, actually, he's just popped in backstage.
Oh no.
So I better resume the glorious introduction that I started. Okay. I prepared an introduction for him.
Okay, go for it.
So, what else can I say about our last co-host? On a recent camping trip, the three of us took together, he woke up in the morning and told me that he had had a fantastic dream that he was skiing in the Winter Olympics. Whereas Joe and myself had dreamt we had had the best hand jobs of our lives. Different strokes and all that. Without further ado, it's the Brickkeeper, aka Sam Jones.
Jones.
I like that one. That's good. That's good. You worked hard on that.
Yeah.
Hard.
English hobo Sam Jones, who has had one episode of this show where he is recorded from home. This makes for
I was
a
going to
great
say, Joe's
podcast.
had that token American for how long now? That saying just stays there.
Yeah.
What else do you want us to put?
I think it's funny. I'm the only American on here, except I know that
It's
Sam
accurate.
secretly is. Yeah, I know.
I'm the angry Welsh guy. He's the token American, and you're just the bum we go off the street in England.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm quite common. Yeah, I mean, with a name like
Having-
Jones, what do you expect?
Yeah. having been to Sam's house, it is kind of like a Hobbit hovel. It's beautiful, but it is quaint.
I was describing this actually to someone the other day, and I was saying that we had two American friends come over who had this, this image of the stereotypical England where it's rural and it's very quaint, and there's a pub at the end of the street and there's a red phone box the other. And the town that they went to, where Sam lives, literally lived up to every single stereotype imaginable. It had a pub round the corner, red telephone box, one street. You had to duck when you went for the doors in his house.
And the town is this
Street.
weird. Yeah. And it's this weird town name of blah 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 on the hill,
Yeah. In case you forgot where it was, it's up on the hill.
Yeah.
That's it.
This part of the town? No. It's on the hill.
What I don't get is that it's on the hill, and if you look around, it is like the flattest part of country you can imagine. You're coming from Wales. Where's the hill?
Yep.
Apart from the I think it's a 38-meter steep slope down onto the fields. Yeah, it's just a small hill. It's nothing compared to what you've got, Kragle.
Yeah.
You can call it a knoll if you want.
Yeah, grassy knoll.
I don't like it.
Well, Jen,
take it back.
And people here in Massachusetts talk about going skiing around here. I'm like, man, I just spent 20 years in Utah where we've got 12,000-foot cliffs right out of our back door,
I thought you were going to say you had flashbacks to that hand job dream.
Yeah. So I thought you weren't going to tell everybody that.
Wow.
Okay. Anyway,
it's 2025.
Mhm.
It's a brand new year. We've got some stuff that we're going to get into, but first, we like to have a bit of fun here, in case that wasn't clear. So it's a brand new year, and so I have a brand new game for us to play.
Kragle, is it time for the goddamn game?
It's time for the goddamn game. Woo! So, basically, I'm going to talk you through it because it is a new format.
Oh no!
Oh,
is it Battleship?
What's going to happen is I'm going to present your good selves with two questions.
Okay.
One will be Lego related, and the other will be just general knowledge.
Okay.
What I want you to do is take both answers and smash them together to give me one correct answer.
Okay.
So, for example, if the two questions were, what Lego theme was introduced in 2012 to appeal to girls? And which 2011 movie about the dangers of introducing sex into an existing friendship starring Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis? The answer would be Lego Friends with Benefits.
Oh, okay. Lego Friends with Benefits.
I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
So,
right.
do you get it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
is this a the best answer wins, or is this a there is a real answer?
Although there is a real answer.
Okay. Oh,
So,
no.
have you got it? You
Are we
understand the
Yeah.
format?
Are we buzzing as well?
Just shout out.
Okay.
Like, I've got
Shout
buzzers.
out,
I can't be
okay.
bothered.
Yeah, and Sam has a bit of delay, so I win.
And he's in the same country as me. He's just on
It's very
AOL
weird.
dial-up internet. He got one of those CDs in the post.
Hang on, let me feed
Okay.
the hamster.
Please
The
don't
one
talk about your girlfriend that way.
Oh my god.
Oh, dear.
Oh no. She's just
Okay.
gonna come in there and kill him.
Right. Are you ready?
Yes, let's do
Okay.
this.
Yes.
Hold on to your unmentionables. It's time to play Answer Smasher.
Okay. Let's do this.
I was hoping for a bit more enthusiasm. I'll
Answer
try again.
Don't worry, I'll
Smasher.
put the
It's time
jingle
to
on
play.
afterwards.
Answer Smasher. Fantastic. Okay.
Fantastic. Yes.
So if you want to, you can try and jump in on the first question, but without the second question, I admit this will probably be impossible. So
Oh,
I
no.
advise you to wait until both questions are revealed.
Okay.
Which long-running science fiction show made its Lego debut in 2012? Sorry, 2015. I can't read my own type.
Okay.
What concrete structure sits on Nevada-Arizona border?
Okay. I know the answer to the second one.
People in the chat play along at home.
What do you mean? Can they give you the answers?
Yeah, can they help?
So I'll ask again. Which long-running science fiction show made its Lego debut in 2015? What concrete structure sits on the Nevada-Arizona border?
Okay. I know the answer to the second one. I don't know which long-running
See,
sci-fi show.
I know the answer to the first one.
Okay,
So
let's do
between
this,
you and
Sam.
me, Joe,
Let's
we've
do
got
this.
an answer.
Okay. Okay. What is the answer to the first one? We'll do this together.
All right, you ready? Doctor Who.
Okay. The concrete structure that sits on the Nevada-Arizona border is the London Bridge.
Well, one of the chats got it. It is, of course,
Dr.
Hoover
Hoover
Dam.
Dam.
Oh, what?
Ah. Oh my god. Yep, you're right.
Did you get it now?
Yep.
You let me down, Joe. I had the first part.
So no points that round. Well, Jack in the
Okay.
chat, he gets a point.
Yeah.
Okay,
And he
next
does.
one.
He deserves that point.
Yeah, he does.
Which French military leader inspired the bob haircut? Which Lego theme has had sets of Notre Dame and the Eiffel Tower?
Oh.
The faces
Why can't I
you're making,
remember?
honestly. Someone screenshot that.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to end up on the TikTok later, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So Lego okay. French military leader.
I know the
inspired
theme.
Bob.
The theme is
Yeah,
fine.
I do too. Yeah, the theme is fine.
That's the
Who
easy
the
bit.
It's not
Is it really obvious?
I mean, it depends if you know your history or not.
I usually
No,
do
not
know my
really.
history, but I think I'm a little inebriated.
I did geography, not history.
Yeah, seriously.
You didn't even know what was on the Arizona-Nevada border.
I didn't pay attention to American geography. Come on.
Which
Oh,
is
wow.
hilarious because I've been to the Hoover Dam or the Hoover Darn.
Any guesses whatsoever?
Was it why can't I remember his name? The leader of World War in World War II. Shit. No, I'm sorry, man. It's
Is it?
it's
Is it? No, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
That was a
You
massive
trust them.
build-up for absolutely no payoff.
Yeah.
Which I imagine is like any sexual encounter Sam's had.
I'm not even sure there's that much buildup.
Nah, not that much.
Okay.
Did you guys give up?
Oh my gosh. It was the female leader. What was her name? Joan of Arc. Joan of Architecture.
Woo!
Yeah!
You got one! I'm pretty sure you got that because someone literally put Joan of Arc in the chat.
Oh shit. No, I didn't see that. I swear.
But I'll let you have that point. Okay. Just for the sheer acting of pretending that it came to you.
Okay. Joan of Architecture. Yes.
Right. So far it's 1-0 to Joe.
Okay.
Which household device is used to adjust the temperature in a home?
Okay.
Which 2018 set became infamous for using a plain shield as a face?
Well, first of all, I don't know if you guys use the same word for that over there in the UK.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I think we do.
Okay.
But it's just that second one.
Which 2018 set became infamous for using a plain shield as a face?
Oh my god. Thermo Statue of Liberty.
Woo! Joe gets another point.
I knew it had to do with statue. I'm like, statue of Liberty.
Yeah, baby.
Thermostat.
Sam, man, this is shocking even for you.
Mate. I don't have an answer.
2-0. Okay.
Statue of Liberty.
There's 2 questions left, right? So, Sam, the most you can hope for now is a draw.
I just got one question. This isn't because I let Joe win the other game we played before Christmas.
No, it's just you're just shit,
dude. Your ski jobs are the greatest. So like, I think we're even now.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay.
I do apologize though, Sam, because I did forget to toggle the individual recording on. So, but I'm not going to give you any points for that.
Again, that's absolutely fair.
What Clint Eastwood character debuted in the eponymous 1971 movie? I probably should say which Clint Eastwood character debuted in an eponymous 1971 movie.
Okay.
Which magical licensed Lego theme first launched in 2001?
Dirty Harry Potter.
Yeah, baby. He's good at this.
He is good.
You just see Sam as the cogs turning.
I'm not sure, but that sounds like a set we should, a theme we should have already. Dirty.
No.
Harry Potter.
That sounds like a male stripper's name. welcome to the stage, Dirty Harry Potter.
Has Sam died again? Has he just left again?
No.
He's got one question that left now that he could try and get an answer on, and he's just disconnected.
He just gave up.
I'm not sure it's fair because of all the American references. I mean, Harry Potter's British.
That is true.
Joan of Arc is French.
It's French, yeah.
Technically, the Statue of Liberty is also French.
God damn it. No, AJ, this is a French thing.
This is a French dream.
I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 Frenchmen were helping to build the Hoover Dam. Oh, he's back.
He's back. Right. Okay. Last question, Sam. So now you're just playing for the pride of getting one question right now. No pressure.
Don't go easy on me, Joe. Don't go easy on me.
Oh, baby, you know I never do.
Which Lego building technique is short for studs not on top?
Okay.
Yeah.
What city is famous for the legendary outlaw Robin Hood?
I like this one. Nottingham.
Yes! Sam got one! He got one!
I was going for Sherwood. I was like, Snot Sherwood? No, it's Nottingham. Just as
It's Nottingham indeed.
That's good.
Zizo has spelt it in the chat. It's not a ham.
Yeah, go Sam. You got
What is this
one.
turkey? I don't know, but it's not a ham.
Nuh-uh.
So what was that? I think that was 3-1 to Joe there.
Yeah.
Well done, Joe.
But well done,
Thank
Sam,
you.
for actually getting one correct.
No, I feel really stupid about the Joan of Arc one. I should have known that because I just heard that fact in a podcast that was about Joan of Arc.
The Bob haircut.
Yeah, the Bob haircut. Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Suso gets honorable third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yep.
Well, that is the end of Answer Smasher. I hope you all had fun. And
I
who
did.
knows? Maybe we'll see it again someday. Not today, not tomorrow, but maybe a week from now. Who knows?
Kraggle, that was remarkably hard. That's what she said.
Oh, dude.
I'm so sorry. I'm not, but I am.
I was about to say it. You beat it to me by a millisecond.
Yes, wonderful. I love it.
So, it's 2025. There's
Mhm.
been a bunch of new Lego sets that have come out,
Mhm.
and
Mm.
we can. I mean, what do you want to do first? Do you want to have a look at some new Lego sets, or do you want to talk about, do you have any New Year's Lego resolutions, any hopes and dreams for the year ahead?
Why don't we look at some new stuff? Because yeah, let's do that first.
Yeah,
Alright.
let's look at some new stuff, and then
Yeah.
let's let everybody who's joining us in the chat as well think about their Lego resolutions for the year, and then they can join in at the end.
Yeah. Everyone,
Yeah.
think about your
Stand
Lego.
by, caller. Let's
Yes,
see.
there we go.
Let's see what happens now with what technical difficulties can we have next? We've already had my mic disconnect and me talk whilst muted. We've had Sam leave the studio about half a dozen times.
Twice. Yeah.
And
Twice.
I don't exaggerate, not much anyway.
No.
And also I forgot to hit record locally. So anyway,
It's a good
right.
episode for us.
Yeah. Anyway.
I think we'd all be feeling really weird if there weren't any technical difficulties.
Oh, definitely.
I thought we were over that. Okay, Kraggle, let's do this.
Look at
Here
this,
we-
baby. Oh,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, we covered the Tudor pub
Yeah.
in detail just before Christmas, didn't we? And
I know, but do you know what?
hands up, who's bought it? I
Me.
definitely have. Yeah, all three of us. There you go.
Shh. No, I haven't.
Mine's currently sat downstairs. I just need to find the time, the energy, and space to build it.
I need
But
to look
I'm
at
so
my,
excited. I'll tell you this though, I have already gone onto a third-party site and ordered some custom beer glasses because I'm gonna just litter the whole restaurant with counter
Look, man,
with beer glasses.
we do not need to redo the whole pub argument here, okay? You Brits and your pubs, we get it.
Right then, let's have a quick look. Oh, this is one I don't think we covered. The Blacktron Renegade.
Yeah.
No, we
Okay.
didn't. No, yeah.
What are people's thoughts on this?
Well, first of all, I want to talk about the free Lucky Knots set that come with purchase. Those are good, like nipple tassels right there, baby.
I mean, you just insulted one of the largest countries on the planet's culture, but yeah.
Huh? What? No. Okay. As far as Blacktron goes, I was so jealous of kids who got these kinds of sets growing up because I never got one.
I was going to ask, were either of you into Blacktron? I'll admit, it wasn't something that was ever in my toy box.
It was never in my toy box because... So the issue I had with these is the same issue I've always had with Lego is I never played with minifigs. I would always take a set and make, a fleet or larger ships out of it because I was always obsessed with, large space battles, if you can imagine that. And these were just the wrong scale. However, every time I saw an advertisement for one of these, I was always just like, yes, I want that so bad. But no, I never really had a Blacktron set. I always coveted them.
No, I never had one either. I think at some point, because I had a hand-me-down box of Lego from my dad and his brothers and all that, there were parts of previous, or could have easily been previous Blacktron sets, especially looking at what we've got here on the screen there. There were parts like that in there, and you're there going, I didn't necessarily have one, but maybe had the parts for one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, I think I got a couple of the Blacktron gift with purchase promo they did. I think, was it last year or maybe the year before now? And I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
I never had any Blacktron sets myself. I like Lego Space, but Blacktron kind of passed me by, I guess. I mean, with this, I look at this and I'm happy for Blacktron fans that they've got this. I feel like this is a huge win for the Blacktron fans out there. Hopefully, it means the return of other past themes. I love the fact that they've, updated it with modern building techniques. But in terms of the minifigures, they're still using the you can't see there, but they're using the classic style heads. I think the classic smile.
Gotcha. It also definitely has the feel of those old sets, just kind of random and modular instead of
it's not aerodynamic, really, is it? It's not your typical sort of shape. For me, it's one of those sets that is a bit. I appreciate it, but I don't think I'd enjoy it myself.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Yep. Now, if they come out with a space police one, I had a couple of those sets. Anyway,
if this sells well, hopefully we'll see some other themes like that come back. What else we got on here that we haven't covered? Shout out if you see something.
Did we talk about that new Harry Potter one that was up at the top?
The little Wisden Shops one?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's been out for a while now, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's been out for a while, or I think it's been announced for a while at least, but I don't think we talked about it. But I noticed the other one I saw down there was...
Let me resort this, because Lego love doing this thing where you go on new and they don't put them in order of newness.
Okay,
now we've just... Now we've just sent with a pink flamingo. Yeah, now we got a pink flamingo and a dump truck.
Two things I never thought would be in the same sentence.
Pink flamingo, and a magic dump truck. What?
I gotta be honest. This panda set is cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of. Do you remember that video that in the early days of the internet where there's a mama panda and a baby panda, and the baby panda's fast asleep, but the mama panda's stuffing her face, and then the baby panda sneezes, and it makes the mama panda shit herself.
Yes, I do remember that one.
I just cannot look at this and think that wasn't one of the inspirations for this set.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm with you. Tweety Bird.
Yeah.
Are we going to start doing Looney Tunes now? Lego?
I think they've done a couple of brickheads, but this is the first time they've done a buildable character version. It's not really a brickhead, is it?
Yeah.
No, because they had a CMF series as well, didn't they?
Looney Tunes did, yeah. Yeah. Well remembered. I forgot about that.
So the Playful Cat set there is interesting because I was just scrolling through Instagram as I'm want to do on occasion, and I saw that and I'm like, oh, that's a really cool mock. That's a really cool creator's set. So I was impressed with it when I found out no, that's a that's going to be a real Lego set. So
I know
really
what you
kinda like
mean.
it.
There is like a mock-like quality to it.
Yeah.
It's not, again, it's not a style that, in terms of the cat's face in particular, that I've seen Lego do before, and I do quite like it.
Yep.
I mean, I would
like
bring
it.
up the CMF series, but I know that Joe would just like have a hissy fit if we
God.
talk too much minifigures. So we'll leave that one.
I'm kidding.
I mean, all fairness, right? Here's something for your comparison. That panda set looked really good, looked cute, looked like it was some good building techniques. What the hell is this monstrosity? The love bears. I mean, for one, Joe always comes at me for tickling the clit of IP infringements. Love bears as opposed to Care Bears.
Care Bears.
Now, the other one, right, just to clarify, there's two different types of comparison from an official Lego set to a mock. On the one hand, you look at a Lego set and you think almost the design is too good to be a mock, or to not be a mock, because it doesn't look like they've cut any corners that Lego normally do. You know, with a mock, you don't have to have the same restrictions that Lego do when they're pricing up a set or whatever.
Right.
And then the other comparison is when you look at a Lego set and you think that looks so badly designed that has to be done by an amateur. And I feel like this one falls into the second category.
And I hate to be that guy, but to point out that pandas aren't bears.
What are they then?
I don't know.
They're called panda bears.
I know, and you're called a human being, but you know what? Never mind.
Is this an actual fact? Can someone fact check this in the chat?
I'm looking at it right now. The giant panda has a body shape typical of bears. Blah blah blah.
I know something like a red panda isn't actually a panda.
Oh, wait a second.
Joey, you're about to be proved wrong by the internet.
It is a bear species. I'm sorry.
he really hates to be that guy now.
Gonna have to lie down. Joe's wrong. What is the world coming to?
Yeah. Oh darn! I was hoping I could prove Lego wrong for some reason, but yeah. Anyway.
Oh look! It's one of the pets that Joe loves, an inanimate object from the home.
Inanimate object made ineffective by stuffing flowers into it.
I know. I really don't get that. Who looks at a typewriter and thinks, you know what we should do? What would improve the performance of this typewriter? Stuff some flowers into it.
They'd obviously been looking at that flower set that we had on the in the game the other week and gone, yes, let's mix the two together.
Yeah. Okay. Tom and Jerry, I'm excited about that.
I was going to say, I feel like by putting the newest now, we've come up with all like the ones that aren't necessarily aimed for us, shall we say?
Yeah.
Although I do like these new, I guess what are they called? Like, I don't know. These cars, like they're themed race cars. I don't know, soapbox cars. Are they kind of like
soapbox derby cars? Yeah,
yeah. This to me is almost what Lego Mario Kart should have been. You know, with minifigures and two buildable sort of carts.
Yeah,
you've got airplane here versus hospital bed, pizza versus fire truck. There's a toilet. Yeah, toilet versus hot dog.
It almost has
here. I feel like it's the wrong way around. Surely you have the hot dog first, then you visit the toilet. But
yeah. The good old classic American food leads straight to the toilet.
But honestly,
it's
has
funny
the vibe
that
this comes
of like
out
those...
right around the same time as Super Mario Kart sets. I just
it kind of has the same vibe as the what is it, the Red Bull races, when they
oh, there you go. In the chat, David Austin's just said they're like bricked out stunt spikes. Yeah, they're like the go-kart or soapbox kart equivalent.
Yeah,
and I like them. They're fun.
Yeah,
and they're not inaffordable either. $8.99 for two little carts and two minifigures, I think, is a cracking deal.
Yeah,
and even if you were to add on some license tax for that with Mario, what are we talking? $11.99, something like that. It would be
sure. License tax. Yeah. Double the price. There we go.
All right then, $16.99.
Yeah. Nintendo is not known for being friendly to outside developers. Yeah, these are all pretty standard. Yeah, you really ordered them.
I put them in newest. I should have put like age rating or something.
Yeah, seriously. You go through all these new sets like this, and it is surprising to me that like just how much I don't want to say junk sets, but like little fun sets that Lego makes, because we're always looking for these bigger ones, and it is interesting the kind of variety that they put out. Anyway, oh, we've lost Kragle again.
Oh, do you hear me?
Yeah, but you've dropped in quality, sir.
Have I really? What's happened here?
AJ calls them poor people sets.
I was going to say lower price sets, but
there you go.
That works just as well.
Testing.
Yeah, we hear you. No, I would say
that sounds a bit better.
That's for people who don't have a debilitating plastic addiction.
I mean, we do criticize, don't we, about them releasing too many big sets a year now. So I guess it's good that they're also releasing too many small sets as well. I mean, what do you think? I know this is probably not, again, your area, Joe, but what do we think of this Grogu with hoverpram set, especially coming on? We already had one brick-built Grogu already, albeit without the hoverpram.
I mean, I have the their ship from that. What was it? The Razor Crest. Really cool set. This is not in scale with that, obviously. And if it was, good
way.
No, I think it's a pretty neat little set. Not for me, but like if you are one of those weirdos who falls for all this marketing bullshit and just love Grogu, then by all means go for it.
It just feels like a massive downgrade to me. It feels like, I get a smaller figure because they've put all the piece count into building the. I swear that they were referring to that as a cradle officially, but now it's a hoverpram. And they've also given him one of the little things, I think, to eat, the little squiddy alien things he finds in his soup or whatever.
Yeah,
but that face.
Is that going to haunt you like the ski dream?
I don't know if haunt is the right word.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like their face is such a downgrade in building techniques, and maybe it's something that I've seen in a few sets recently, but it just feels like there's been a few instances where we've had supposedly updated versions of the same thing, particularly with Lego Star Wars, which is notorious for releasing, the Luke's land speeder for the umpteenth time, or the new X-Wing. And it just feels like recently the updates have been less of an upgrade and more of a downgrade. They felt like they've...
Yes, but alternately, it's also a matter of like, well, this is a smaller, more affordable... This is like medium scale set, as opposed to like the other ones, which were huge or really tiny. Like they're doing.
Is it that much cheaper than? Oh, what the hell! I've pressed.
It's $100. It's $100. It's $100, but I don't know what it is.
What was the previous one?
I don't know.
Sam Jones. Oh, actually, no. We can't rely on your internet. You can't have two tabs open at once.
Oh no, mate! Don't push it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not that much more or less. I feel like I don't think this one is that much cheaper, if at all, than the previous one, to be honest with you.
So here's what I say about it. It's the same thing with, why does Lego keep making these sets that are $600, $700, $800, $900? It's because people keep buying them. Like that is the reason why they have it. They do marketing research and said, hey, if we came out with this medium-sized one that's a little cheaper, would you buy it? And people go, yeah, probably.
Sam has an answer.
That's not cheaper. That's not cheaper.
It's not.
The original Grogu set, which was labeled The Child, set number 75318, $79.99.
Right. Okay. So this one is 10 quid more. And yet, yes, it's nice that you get the hover pram or cradle or whatever you want to call it, but it is a massive downgrade in terms of what is supposed to be the main attraction, Grogu.
Right.
And this is more my point. It's not so much that they're bringing out another Grogu. I get that, it sells, but why is it that when they've brought out the latest version that they all seem to be gone backwards in terms of like the complexity of the builds, the building techniques, and even the piece count sometimes. Or sometimes the piece count is higher, but it's because they've thrown in a bunch of 1x1s, just to sort of, I don't know, artificially inflate that number.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just looking at the other one right now.
How many pieces as well? Sorry, Kragle. If you could you just go back a page?
Stand by.
Without pressing back.
Don't press back.
We're having pedantic arguments, everyone. Hold on.
1,048 pieces.
Yeah, and the old one was 1,075.
Yeah.
So they're about the same.
Also, have you got an image of the nameplate?
Of the what, sorry?
Just in the images, is there an image of just the nameplate that they've got, or the display plate that's there?
So the old one is a sticker. I don't know if this one.
I think that's the main draw, is that it's now a printed piece, I believe. I mean, that's what they're doing with the new CS ones. I don't know if they're doing it with these buildable figures or buildable display models.
I mean, what? Like, why do they have a tech spec display plate for a character
for organic life form?
I just don't get it.
I mean, I kind of get it for C-3PO and R2-D2. They are droids, right. They're constructed, but yeah.
I think, speaking of which, the moment I thought that, back when I saw it first, episode 1, the moment that I was like, I don't know if I like episode 1, was the moment that you found out that Anakin built C-3PO. I'm just like, no, that's dumb. This is dumb. And then what was it? Midi-chlorians. And then I said, okay, this the end of the movie better be fucking amazing. Anyway,
I mean, they did kind of go back on that and put together that he had put C-3PO together with existing parts of different scrap droids. Because I was always like, if he built him, why does he look like a mass-produced form of protocol droid?
Protocol droid, yeah.
But yeah,
AJ asks a very important question. It wasn't Jar Jar. Yeah,
you're right. That's the real question. That's what we need. Where is the brick-built Jar Jar? We need a brick-built Jar Jar.
We need justice for Jar Jar. We need some Lego sets of him. Or
bring out Darth Jar Jar. Come on, go the whole hog.
There is a Darth Jar Jar minifigure.
Yeah,
exactly.
The Darth Vulcan set. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like we've covered most of these then, if we're not going into the poor people sets as they've been dubbed by our chats. Right, okay. That wasn't the most interesting part. I swear there's been more sets than that. I can't remember. I've definitely bought a ton of Lego sets on January 1st, but anyway, 2025, New Year, New Year's resolutions and all that. Let's talk Lego New Year's resolutions. I'm going to pick on Joe, first of all, because Sam just looks absolutely vacant expression-wise.
Let's be honest, man. What's new? He's just...
He might as well just have like a sign saying "to let" on his head.
And for you Americans, that means for rent. Okay, so my New Year's resolution. So last year, 2020. Okay, we actually moved in 2023. I had to put a lot of my projects and goals on hold for pretty much all of 2024 because I've been like resetting. We moved to a new place. I boxed everything up, and I've just been slowly and depressingly unpacking things and seeing how much rework they needed. So my goal this year is actually to double down on some projects that I really have been wanting to get to, and for some reason I have some weird anxiety about talking to people and advertising on Facebook, and I need to get over that. So that's one of my major personal goals, is to connect with people more on Facebook.
That sounds bloody awful.
It is, and it's
your goal is to connect with people on Facebook.
Probably no, to get over certain anxieties. I'm like, that is something I can do. It is a definite goal. I know, but also all the space people are still on Facebook.
I
mean,
just don't connect with people in general. People are awful.
Granted,
it's much better that way. Yeah,
I know. Yeah. I know. No, what I'm saying is,
this is why we have Legos. We don't have to talk to people. We replace social interaction with building plastic construction toys.
I mean, that's why we do this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But
it was mandated therapy group session.
Wait, you've been court mandated to talk to me? I knew it.
Why else would he talk to you?
Yes, the Lego Space Corps intervened and said we must.
Yeah. No, it's a matter of like the people who are really into the Lego space stuff, which that's my concentration. They're on the Lego Bricks in Space group, and I haven't talked to those people in a long time, and those are the people who got me started into this. Like I want to interact with them, not anybody else on Facebook. Just them. So that's my personal goal, is to as kind of self-therapy to try to get over some of those things.
Just to clarify then, if we give out your full name, you're not going to be accepting random friend requests on Facebook for the next 24 hours.
No. So that's my first personal
folks.
goal. Second goal is finish things like my huge Saturn V launch tower that I've been doing some test builds for. Finish instructions for those. It's a project I've been working on for like 2 years, and it's done. I just need to clean it up and do some test building and then release it, because people like want it, and I'm just like, I just don't have time, but now I do, so I'm gonna do it.
So basically, what you're saying is that you have a project that is almost ready to go, and you just need to release it. Who does that remind me of? Who does that remind me of?
Fuck's sake.
Sam Jones.
Sam Jones.
The floor is yours. Tell us your Lego New Year's resolution.
Tell us your resolution, Sam. What is it? And
to get off your fat ass and actually do something.
And if it's not what Kragle thinks it is, you might die.
To be honest, I've got going through this. I thought, I made a project list several years ago of all the projects I wanted to do and all the things I had talked about with people and everything like that. There are 30 odd things on this project list. 24 of them are still in design. Only 6 of them are finished.
And one of those is the sonic screwdriver.
Yeah. And that's one of the ones that's not completed. But it's the whole thing of, I just want to finish things. I love
I am too.
This hobby. And I love designing things, but sometimes it's you sit down, you're designing something, you're really into that thing at that time, and then you talk about something with someone else, and something else shiny comes into your head, and then you get sidetracked off on that for the next 3 months or whatever, and then you talk about something else, and then it's something else. And that's where you end up with a massive list of 24 freaking projects that you've not touched for goodness knows how long. And then you sit there and you open the IO file and thinking, what the fuck was going on here?
I honestly think that, I know some people are like, oh, you need to stay on one project until it's done. And as a creative, I don't think that's possible. If you do that, you're not doing your best work and it becomes a chore. But I do feel sometimes it's important to circle back to stuff. It's okay to sort of get to a point where creatively I'm tapped out at the moment, but I admit it's for the moment. I'm going to do something else that I'm inspired by and then come back to it later. When you don't come back to it later and you get the sort of long list of 32 odd different projects, that's when it starts becoming more of an issue, I think.
And you know what, Kragle? Oftentimes, and this is part of the reason why I'm like, I need to reconnect with some people, is I'm not going to say it's like, oh, I need the pressure, but like sometimes someone who follows you or who wants something that you've kind of hinted at, sometimes they say, hey, how's that project going? I was really interested in that. Sometimes that gives you just enough of a kick to get through the ADHD and get through your thick skull and go, oh, right, I was excited about that. I was excited to share that. I should finish that.
I wish people asked me as nicely as you just described it. For me, it's like, where the fuck is this that you said you were going to do 4 years ago? Oh, where's this? Oh, I don't want to buy this that you've just spent ages on and you finally released and you're really proud of. I want this something other thing that I mentioned to you.
Yep.
And if someone was really nice and was like, I was really interested in something that you said you were working on, I'd be more inclined to pick that back up.
Yeah.
Just put it out there.
This is the thing, right? So I sent Joe my War Rocket Ajax the other week to give me a bit of help on it, but to design the stand, which he did a fantastic job, apart from all the sheer vandalism that is now in the middle of this lovely piece of design work from the amazing film that was Flash Gordon. He's vandalized it with American flags and red,
you put American flags in Flash Gordon.
No,
all over the place. It's like
I made one of the sub assemblies. Like I chose red, white, and blue for everything, and named the sub assembly America. But did you see what I named one of the other sub assemblies, sir?
I mean, come on, Flash Gordon is about an American football player saving the world. You don't get much more America than that, do you?
And you know, I'm not that kind of person who's like, oh, America. Like that's just not me. So
it was quite funny. But the point was, you, Joe, twigged me onto something I'd not even considered with that set, which was doing the instructions and selling it.
Yeah.
Now that set for me had always been one of those things that I wouldn't do any instructions or sell that, purely because one of the parts in it is a very expensive part, isn't actually really produced that often that much anymore, and comes at quite a high price tag. So I wouldn't want to burden anybody with that. But at the same time, I'm there going, I've not seen anyone else design anything this massive, this thing this massive. And I'm there going,
don't underestimate the ability of people who are really obsessed with something to spend an unreasonable amount of money on it.
I think we are all points in that, in that argument.
I feel attacked.
I feel attacked.
I'm just looking at these massive Lego sets behind me.
I know he didn't bother buying a cabinet to put his TV on. He just uses UCS Lego boxes.
Yes.
Those are empty.
Oh, okay.
Because I built them.
All right. Is that another attack at me? Okay. Well, I'll get on to my New Year's Lego resolutions.
Wait. Sam, are you done? Are you done, Sam?
Yeah. Basically, just to finish what I start. Yeah.
Well, my New Year's Lego resolutions, I got a couple. First off, you've already touched on it, is to actually build some Lego, because I think we got till about August last year and I realized I'd only built like 2 sets the entire year, which was no wonder my mental health was in the gutter, because I love building Lego. It's part of what I do to unwind and decompress and stuff. But yeah, for those who don't know, we've had a bit of a turbulent year. I've had a baby girl, a beautiful baby daughter, but there has been a bit of a rocky time with it. Very early on in the pregnancy, we found out there were going to be complications, and at the moment, my daughter's still in intensive care, and we're hopeful, but not the woods yet. But anyway, that's the reason why I feel like I don't want to say productivity, but I guess that's probably the most apt word at the moment, has just nosedived in terms of both building for recreation, building for fun, and also producing content. It's been about 3 months since our last video, if you can believe that, which I think is the longest gap I've had in between videos. I mean, in my second year, I only produced about 7 or 8 videos, but I think they were a bit more evenly spaced throughout the year. Gotcha. So I want to thank everyone out there who's listening, who has been supporting my channel, who sent well wishes, who's commented, or even just who's still watching my content rather. I'm sorry that there's not been any new content for a while. I've got lots of stuff planned, lots of stuff that was kind of in the works, and I'm hoping that my baby girl will get better and things will normalize. We can bring her home, and that I'll be able to get into finishing that content. But I'm also hoping in the future, I don't know if my aim, but my hope is to bring her into the hobby and share with her, and experience it from her point of view as well, and maybe share that with you. So I guess that's my 2 resolutions in one. One is to sort of build more Lego for fun, because it is fun and I do need to relax a little bit. It's been a stressful time. And the other one is to produce more content for the people who are gracious enough to watch it and enjoy it. So yeah.
Well, Kragle, you're a funny guy, but looks aren't everything, and people like listening to you. So we all await listening to your stupid face. I mean,
there you go. As my beautiful wife, Mrs. Kragle, says, can't wait to build Duplo with her. Yeah, we've already got some Duplo sets already, and God, can you imagine now? My daughter doesn't like Lego or Duplo or anything.
Oh no!
Oh mate, you're screwed if that's the case.
Yeah. Let me tell you the frustration of getting your son a Lego set, and you're like, this is build this and you can play with this, and like, it's a set, just keep it together. And then like less than 2 days later, it is in a million pieces, and he's like, the pirate ship blew up. I'm like, that's great, put it back together. He's like, no, you put it back together. I'm like, no. And so these nice things you get your son just become piles.
Oh, someone in the chat, David Austin, Playmobil or nothing. I will say we have got her some Playmobil as well, actually.
Well,
I almost got cancelled. I swear, one of the biggest dips in my audience came when I did a video saying that I was quitting Lego for Playmobil, and I was joking, but I had bought the Playmobil DeLorean Back to the Future set. And I wasn't quitting Lego, but I was saying like, I got this because it's Back to the Future and it's cool. And people saw the thumbnail and title, which, I was trying to clickbait a little bit. I'll own up to that. What I wasn't trying to do is get people to unsubscribe without actually watching the video and realizing that it was being, made as a humorous statement.
So one of the biggest dicks in your chat.
Get triggered by the first thing they see.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest dicks in your chat, I wasn't there, Kragle. Oh boy.
So how about? I guess we've kind of covered our personal Lego New Year's resolutions. I'll let people in the chat sort of catch up and see if they've got any.
Do we get to follow up with each other? Do we get to see how are you doing on your goal, Kragle? How are you doing on your goal, Sam? Are we
going to hold each other accountable?
Yeah.
No, let's do it, because that really worked well. Having been accountable for something really worked well for me a couple of years ago when I was losing weight. So let's do it.
It doesn't fucking work for you, Sam, because I've been at you about sonic screwdrivers and fence laws since the day I met you, and you still done fuck all.
Well, maybe if you ask me nicely, I might be more, on board about it.
Kragle, stand by, Kragle, stand by. Hey, Sam, I've been hearing about this sonic screwdriver you've been making. What?
Oh yeah.
Can I buy instructions off of you for a sonic screwdriver?
Literally.
I need Doctor Who if I had like Lego sonic screwdriver.
Yeah.
That's
great. Do you know what? I'll finish his instructions tonight, because literally all I need to do is bind a PDF and write a README file, and fuck me, I'm done.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I just cannot be bothered to do that.
Sam has been really testing the loyalty in this friendship, because the longer he's waited, there's another person who creates custom Lego sets that I enjoy their products. I have some of their products already, and they've done sonic screwdrivers. And I look at them and I go, I want a Lego sonic screwdriver, but I'm loyal to my friend Sam. But honestly, this loyalty is feeling pretty one-sided right now, Sam.
You know, we were talking about that you mentioned how if people were nice to you, you might be inclined more, and they didn't guilt trip you and go, "Where the fuck is my set that I really want?"
I've tried being nice to you. Well, I was nice to you, and what did you do? You lost weight and got yourself a new girlfriend. I want my lonely, cuddly Sam back.
I'm still pretty cuddly.
Yeah, that HJ you gave us during your sleep, man, that was I was balls out, man. Woo.
Sam, you're my friend. I appreciate you. I would really love to build one of your sonic screwdrivers.
Do you know what? Sorry. Carry on the conversation. Let me have a look at where I am on this. At least one of the screwdrivers, because one of them's further along than the others. Let me have a look at that. Carry on the conversation. I'll be back with you in a sec.
I mean, I seem to remember that we did one of these, and at the end, when we were wrapping up and talking about our pluggables, Sam said, "Hey, the sonic screwdrivers will launch tomorrow." And I'm not even sure that when that happened, that my daughter was conceived, let alone born. Just to give you an indication of how long it's been.
So you may have a point on this, because when I did version 1.2 of the instructions, that are the ones that are going into print and into the PDF, they have a modification date on the file of the 29th of December, 2023.
Okay, I think we've beaten this subject to death.
I think we know where we are with this. So it's short.
Much like my cock
things.
after one of Sam's skiing dreams, it's been beaten to death.
Okay. Hey, chat. Anyone in the chat have a Lego resolution? Cock Turtle says my resolution to watch more. To watch more what? Us? Thank you.
Yeah, well,
AJ.
That would be great.
AJ says, I obtained about 100 pounds of 100 pounds of Legos from a mutual friend. I got to send to my kids. Can't wait to see what they do with it. Hell yeah, AJ. How'd you get 100 pounds of Lego?
And just for those listening who are British, they're referring to the weight of pounds, not the currency.
Yes, that would be confusing.
Because 100 pounds nowadays would get you 2 4x4s and a brick separator.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's quite fun.
Okay, then. So I guess then we should probably try and bring this runaway train to a screeching halt, or whatever the phrase is.
As always, we gotta bring this flaming turd to the ground. I mean, it's the wings.
Do flaming turds fly?
When they used to be a flying airplane, and then they just fall apart midair. Yeah.
All right then. Let's do the whole pluggable thing. We'll start
Okay.
with Joe.
Hey everyone, I'm Joe from Skylab Bricks. You can come see me on Instagram, where I do post rather regularly. I post funny things and things that I'm working on. And you can go see my wares and sundries. I do a lot of instructions, mostly for bigger things. Yeah, pretty much all bigger things. But you can come see me on my Etsy site at Skylab Bricks. Now on Rebrickable, with an increasing number of items I have for sale on there. And look forward to some interesting things coming out pretty soon. I am working with Sebastian from Brick Moon, who has done kits of my launch umbilical tower in the past. We are working on doing kits for more launch umbilical towers, and also the new MLV launch umbilical tower, the giant supersized Saturn V I've made. So I'm working with him. Looking forward to releasing that within the next month or so. That's the thing I'm doing test builds on. So I'm very excited about that. And go check out brickmoon.de. He's just got some crazy stuff that from other creators who he makes kits for. He's a great, good friend and a great creator. That's pretty much it for right now. And yeah, according to my New Year's resolution, you might see me on Facebook a couple times. Oh, okay, I'm done.
Sam Jones, aka the Brickkeeper. This is your moment.
Okay. Well, already been blown. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm just going to do it tonight. Fuck it. I'm just going to do the screwdriver right after this stream. I'm not even gonna go and see my girlfriend or the in-laws. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to do this and put it on Etsy just to please one man in my life. And I never thought I'd say those words.
There's one thing you can count on for Sam is pleasing men.
That's it. As it starts at the show, I please two men, and as we end the show, I please two more men.
So where will we find these instructions for the sonic screwdrivers once they're up?
Great question. You can find them on the Brickkeeper Etsy store, and you can pick up the Black Arrow, and you can build your very own TARDIS with instructions from there as well. So go over there, get them down. Also, don't forget to follow this lovely podcast on TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your good media from. Yeah, thanks, Val.
Cool. Thank you very much. Well, I'm CutTheKragle. I've been your host for this evening. If you enjoyed this, then please comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Also, please head over to my own YouTube channel, CutTheKragle. Check out some content on there. As I mentioned earlier, it's been a while since I've posted anything, but, you know, I've had the channel since 2017, and I've been semi-consistent with producing content. There's a library of content on there. Some of it good, some of it bad, but hey, it's content. Just go watch it. Give me some ad revenue. And if you're feeling extra generous, head over to my custom minifigure store. That's CutTheKragle.com. You can buy little plastic people inspired by popular characters. No copyright infringement to be seen anywhere. And yeah, that's it. We want to thank you all from the bottom of our hearts, if we had any. And until next time, I mean, have we said who's hosting next time?
I am, unfortunately. No. Yes, I will be hosting next time. I'm gonna get engineer and detailed about something that is just gonna bore the shit out of all of you. But that'll be in 2 weeks because I'm going on vacation next week. Going on a cruise. So with the whole family, all three of us.
What are you, 65?
Yeah, pretty much. No.
Okay.
You know how I overthink things. So does Emily. And cruises are great because we just say, "Here's money, please feed us."
Yeah, until the pirates turn up and like kill you all.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyway, yeah. In 2 weeks, I'll be presenting something I think is pretty fun. Yeah. So until then, thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks everyone in chat. We really appreciate it.
Yep. And on that, I have nothing else to say. Sam looks confused as ever.
Yeah.
Good night, good evening, good morning, good day, whatever it is, and we shall see you next time. And remember, we don't have a catchphrase. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.